Dog Mamas, I'm Melissa, the founder of ProudDogMom.com, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make one of the most popular recipes that's up on my blog. It's preservative-free and all-natural chicken jerky. And if you don't have a dehydrator, that's not a problem at all. Today we're actually going to be using an oven. And we're going to be making 3 different flavor variations. Get ready, I think your dogs are going to love them. Preheat your oven to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know that sounds low, but remember we're dehydrating the chicken. So when we go through this recipe, we're gonna be cooking it low and slow. All right, since we're working with raw chicken and we don't wanna touch it too much because then we'll have to wash our hands a million times, I like to make sure everything is in place before I get started. So here's what you're gonna need: a sharp knife, a cutting board, a baking sheet, and a greased wire rack. Now, I like to use a wire rack when I'm making the chicken jerky just because I feel like it keeps everything aerated and it speeds up the process a little bit more. So that's why I like to use the wire rack. Along with all of the kitchen tools, you're also going to want to get out your ingredients. Now, you may notice there's not a whole lot of stuff here. I told you these are preservative-free and all natural, so we're pretty lean. We've got some boneless and skinless chicken breast. I have a pound here. And then also some spices because I promised you 3 different variations. So one of them is just going to be plain. And then we're also going to make a really tasty turmeric chicken jerky. So we're going to bump up the nutritional value a little bit. So for that one, you're going to want to have some ground turmeric and then also some black pepper. I'll tell you why in just a minute. And then also our next variation, have you heard of ginger chicken? Oh yeah, it's delicious. You love it, I love it, and the dogs are going to love it too. So we've got some ground ginger here. All right, let's get started. Watch how simple this is. Just slice your chicken into thin strips. Now you want to aim for somewhere between 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch thick, just like this. Okay, now that we have our chicken slices, we're going to put a few of the plain ones onto the greased wire rack. And now for our variations. I scoop out about 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground turmeric and lightly sprinkle it onto the chicken. To this version, we're going to add a pinch of ground black pepper. That will help your dog's body better absorb the turmeric. Do the same exact thing with the ginger. Then we're gonna lightly rub the spices into the chicken. This tray will go into the oven for 2 hours. Then we'll take it out, flip the chicken strips over, and let them go for another 45 minutes. I just pulled my chicken jerky out of the oven, and here is what it looks like when it comes out. I want you to see how crunchy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Isn't that awesome? So crunchy, and that's when you know that it's done. It really starts to change color, it gets a little bit darker, and it'll have that really nice crunch. Now, you can do this same kind of thing with beef or salmon and make your own jerky at home, but the cook temperature and cook time is a little bit different. I have outlined that in my cookbook. It's called Proud Dog Chef Tail Wagging Good Treat Recipes, and I have an entire chapter on jerkies, chips, and chews. So I hope you pick up a copy. It's pretty much in any online bookstore, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, those are obviously the big ones. And yeah, it's all inside here. As far as this jerky, you can keep it in the refrigerator or in an airtight container for up to 2 weeks. I hope your dogs love these just as much as mine do. Take care and happy baking.